The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle. Dumfries measuring up his opponents. Not many would dare to look him back in the eye.
Well, Peter, I really like the way he seems to be able to shift between his offensive and defensive duties with much ease at the moment. His reading and decision-making seems to be always bang on, and I've rarely seen him get caught out these days. Certainly not out of position.
Now, can they get him away?
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Now, who's going to be first to this? Ball is over the line. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Nicely aimed pass. He's looking wide. Great ball if he can get there. He's picked his way through. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And it's Rijkaard. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Hullet. Nothing significant to report up to this point, but we are still very early in the game. Hullet. And they can counter here. That's good running with the ball. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. And that pass just didn't quite work. Bale. Now it's Dumfries.
That's good play from him.
Dumfries. Bale. He's having a pop! Still goalless. Neymar is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. And the counter is on. Kvaratskhelia. And it's Serginho. Now it's Gerrard. Serginho! Haaland! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Bale. Dumfries, someone who is excelling big time. And it's Robertson. Serginho in acres of space out wide. And here's Bale. He's having a hit against the crossbar. Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
Bale is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Van Bouten. That's Gerrard. Serginho. Robertson.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank.
Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Here's a shot! And he's gone long. Duke is onto it in a flash. Van Bouten to Bale. And it's Denzel Dumfries. Kvaratskhelia is wide and looking to get onto this. Cannavaro did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And he's found a way past. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Neither side giving way, it has been tight. Serginho providing an outlet on that. Oh, great leap! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Maldini is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Oh, good-looking ball. Serginho. Gerrard. Half-time getting close now. To Gerrard. And it's Rijkaard. Played out wide. And it's Denzel Dumfries. And he lines up a cross.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Duke.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Matheus Cunha. And he's managed to get free. Schlotterbeck. Bale. Dumfries. Shot a goal! That is special! Gareth Bale!
Well, what a great goal from a great player. An absolutely glorious strike, just when no one expected it. A real mood changer right on half-time too. Now, all of a sudden, they're going into the break on a real high.
And that is indeed the final act. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Nam Dinh definitely happy with the way they've gone about things in the first half. Could they have turned more of their chances into goals? They can't let that be their regret now.
Nam Dinh can look back at a decent first half. 1-0 the score. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Nam Dinh leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Serginho is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. The message is clear, none shall pass. Kvaratskhelia. And it's Gerrard. Cunha powering forward here. Tries to pass it through, and this is Hullet. Nice physical challenge. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Dumfries. That's Gerrard. Van Bouten. And it's Rijkaard. Nam Dinh are still that goal to the good. Oh, he's been caught napping. That'll be a throw. Van Dijk. That is ended up in no man's land. Turns back here, probably the best option. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. Skims one in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Showing good feet. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's not looking good, Peter. You can't just stop playing once you've gone ahead. You're letting the opposition know that you can be got at, and they can so easily raise the pace and tempo to do just that.
And it's Robertson. Robertson getting forward. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Dumfries. Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
Bale. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Van der Sar deals with that nice and simple. And it's Serginho. Looking to play him in. Crosses it in. Oh, good play! Oh, crossbar! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Substitution on the field. Number 21, Kvaratskhelia. Number 15,
Namdin can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Daniel van Buiten.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Williams Saliba. Number 6,
And here's Neymar.
Akanji. Number 63,
Bale.
Pep Guardiola.
Caresses it through. Drills one in.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
Substitution in progress.
Robertson. Bale. That's Rijkaard. Akanji. Guardiola. Guardiola has been caught there, it's a foul.
Substitution on the field. Number 27.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Coming on the field is
Guardiola.
number 12, Marcelo.
And Akanji.
Substitution.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
He has found the way through. Burmo. It's out for a goal kick. Guardiola. Namdin have time on their side now, as well as a 2-goal lead. It is just about done. Akanji. Namdin clearly now in lead preservation mode. Just 5 minutes left. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Looking for options for movement. No, he's not getting his way this time. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Now this could be a chance. Oh, what a ball! Simons! And there's a goal! With so little time left, grandstand finish! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that favour.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Arsenal give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
Burmo, and that interception was... Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Namdin proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle, they know it could so easily have gone the other way, and they are clearly so happy to have won it. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest than a game of football, but I actually found it very enjoyable. A game that was constantly on the edge as both sides went full pelt trying to win this. A throwback to games gone by.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
And a quick reminder today, everybody, to make sure to put any litter in the bins provided. Thank you for your cooperation.